is Millie and welcome to my channel. So today's video is actually my first video on this channel, which is really exciting. And I'm going to use it as sort of an introductory video into who am I, what sort of videos do I want to put on this channel, and why I started this channel. So, who am I? Well, as I've said, my name is Millie. I've just finished my A-levels. Well, I say just, it was like 2 months ago now, or give or take. I studied at a state school from year 7 to year 11, and then I stayed on at their sixth form for years 12 and 13. For my GCSEs, I did English, maths, English lit, English language, maths, triple science, biology, chemistry, physics, that is, religious studies, geography, history, drama and Spanish. So I did 11 GCSEs. And then for my A-levels, I did Spanish, maths and drama. I did start with English lit as well, but I dropped it. And I can make a video explaining why I dropped it if you are interested. I really enjoyed my time at school. Like, I know for some people school isn't the best place to be, but for me it was a really good experience, which I'm really grateful for. I think the school had quite a lot to do with that. And obviously also the people there, my friends and the teachers. My school was really supportive, and yeah, it's kind of sad that I'm not there anymore, but honestly they did so much for me and I'm really grateful. It was a Church of England school, Church of England secondary school, which was also really important for me because I'm Christian, and I found that the whole Christian ethos of the school was something that I really liked about it. Compared to some schools, it was quite a small school. In the lower years we had about 150 in our year, less as we got into sixth form, and I found it was like a really nice atmosphere there. There was quite a strong focus on you as a person and like your character as well, so I think that really helped me. So next year I'm actually going to drama school. So I love doing performing arts in my spare time. I did drama A-level obviously, but I also do dancing and singing, and so I applied for musical theatre courses. I didn't get offered any degree courses, so I'm actually doing a foundation year next year at a performing arts school, which is really exciting. It's not the most conventional route to take, performing arts, but I think it just goes to show about the different options there are out there, and that's something I'd like to make videos about in the future, because a lot of people think you go straight from A-levels to uni. Well, there's apprenticeships, there's drama schools, there's other conservatoires, you can go into like the world of work. There's lots of different options out there that I can tell you about. I would say that I was generally quite a high achieving student, but I had to work for it. Some people maybe don't need to do as much work. I did quite a lot of work. Obviously I don't have my A-level results yet, but I achieved quite highly in my GCSEs and I worked for those results, and I worked hard again for A-levels, so hopefully I get the grades that I want at A-level as well. Obviously my A-level experience is a bit different to previous years because we had COVID, which obviously made a difference for our studies. So I can talk about my experiences with that, although I'm sure lots of you guys had similar things to deal with whilst learning at home and things like that. But for me, I did the work and I got the grades at GCSE, and hopefully I'll get the grades that I want at A-level as well. But yeah, it wasn't like I could just sail through. But I think I learned a lot about how to work as well, which brings me on to my next point. What videos do I want to make? Well, one of the types of videos that I want to make are study skills videos, because as I was saying, I learnt a lot about how to study, and I'd like to share that with you guys so that you can apply some of the methods that work for you. And obviously revision is different for everyone and different people's brains work in different ways, but I thought if I shared what I did, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, then you could have a go and see what methods work for you and try different things. I also want to do some videos about sort of your general school life, so be that making friends in year 7 or moving to a new sixth form maybe. Obviously I didn't, but I might be able to find some people that I know who are happy to come on and talk about it with me to you guys. I'd also like to do some videos on different ways of revising for specific subjects. So obviously I reeled off the list of subjects that I did so I can make videos about those ones, but I'm considering asking some people if they would mind coming on to tell you about how they revised for, I don't know, A-level history or something like that. So obviously I'm not sure what people will be happy to do, but I can ask my friends and other people that I know and see if they're happy to talk to you guys about those other subjects, if that's something you'd be interested in. I also want to make some videos about other things like university applications. So our school offered us a lot of support when it came to UCAS applications, which is the way you apply to universities. And although I'm not going to university in September, I still went through the process of doing UCAS applications because some of my applications were through UCAS. And so I'd like to share with you the tips we were given on personal statements, UCAS applications and things like that, because our school, I think, did it really well. So I thought if I shared what I knew to you, then you can take it or leave it. If your school says to do other things, then do it a different way. But it's just extra knowledge at the end of the day, and you can choose whether to act on it or not. And then finally, I'd also like to make some other videos about things that aren't really to do with school, but a lot of people do when they are in secondary school and sixth form age. So things like doing your Duke of Edinburgh award, that's something I did. I did bronze and I'm in the process of getting my gold finished off. So yeah, I can talk to you about things to do with that. Things like having braces. I had braces, talking about how you manage that, or what it's like to get braces on and off. Things like learning to drive. I had a lesson just this morning. Other things that happen apart from school that are still relevant to a lot of students and young people that are at school or college, and create some videos about that for you guys. Obviously, these are just some ideas for videos that I have already. If you've got any suggestions, please do leave me a comment down below and I can have a look at those and see what else I might be able to help you out with. These ideas might not ever make it onto my channel because there's not enough to say about it, or I don't think people are going to be interested, or I might have 100 new ideas and you might see some other bits that I haven't just mentioned. So yeah, these are just my ideas to start with, and we'll see where this channel goes. So why have I decided to start this channel? I've told you a bit about who I am. I've explained the sort of videos that I'm looking to create. So why did I want to start this channel? Well, to start with, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, full stop, because I've seen other people on YouTube creating videos and I thought it was something that I'd quite like to do. Why this particular channel though? So as I've said, I received loads of help from my school. They were really good at supporting us, and so why don't I share what I've learned with you guys? Also, I've learned a lot of things from making my own mistakes, and while there's absolutely nothing wrong with making mistakes, if I've made the mistakes, if I can share with you what mistakes I made and what you might want to do instead, then you could avoid making the mistakes, which would probably save you time and a bit of effort. So yeah, I thought sharing my tips and my experiences might be useful for you to be able to avoid making the same mistakes. Also, just a quick note, what is a mistake for me might actually be what works for someone else. So please take everything I say and think about it. Think, is this relevant for me? Is it not? Should I actually do what she said not to do because that works for me? And if it works for you, or if it's what your school's telling you to do, go for it, because who am I to tell you otherwise? I don't know your personal experiences, I don't know your personal situation. I'll just be sharing with you my advice, and if some of my friends or fellow ex-classmates are able to come and tell you about things, then that's great, but that's their experiences or my experiences, and you've got to have your own experiences too. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been kind of helpful to give you an insight into me, the sort of videos I want to create and why I started this channel. As I said, if you've got any other video ideas, please leave them in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe, and yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye!